Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 12th Annual Bob Wettig Memorial Tournament. Great to have you with us. 3 days of basketball, all of it right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Thanks for being with us. Game 1 of 8 games here this afternoon, or this morning and this afternoon at the Tiernan Center. We're going to run down that lineup for you coming up in just a couple of moments. Our first game out of the gate, the Cardinals of Seton Catholic High School will take on the Pythons of Indianapolis Lighthouse East. We'll talk about these two teams coming up in just a couple of moments right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back them better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Back here at the Tiernan Center. By the way, this will be all games today here at the Tiernan Center. Then things will split up coming up tomorrow. Let's go and run down the lineup for today. As mentioned here at 10 o'clock, it'll be Seton Catholic against Lighthouse East. Illinois CRU, their home school, they'll take on Bloomington South. That is coming up at around 11:30. Then it's Connorsville and South Bend Adams at 1 o'clock. At 2:30, Zionsville and Indy Homeschool. At 4 o'clock today, it's Greensburg and Franklin. Then Cathedral, the defending champions, they'll play Indy Northwest. That's coming up later on today at 5 o'clock. Then Richmond will play Lighthouse South at 7. And then it's Portage and Tinley tonight at 8:30. Game 1 should be an interesting one. We really don't know too much about Lighthouse East. Pythons will be quick and athletic. That's one thing we do know. They did get a chance to play at the Cambridge City tournament earlier this year. They beat Lincoln by 20, 88-68. They come in at 4-7 on the season. Now, the one thing we're going to have a difficult time today is identifying each of the players. Now, their uniforms are yellow, and their numbers are yellow, and they're not even outlined in any dark number. So we're going to have a hard time finding out who is who. But we do know that Leadrian Durison is one of their top players wearing number 33. He's a 6'1 senior. Terrence Edwards is a 5'9 senior. He wears number 4. Darrell Webb is a 5'8 junior. He wears number 3. Also, Darius Kimmons is a senior at 6'1", and Will Duncan, another senior at 6'3". So you can tell already they're not very big, but they will be quick, and again, they're very athletic. Their last time out, they lost to Bethesda Christian 53-46. Seton Cardinals come in at 7-3, and they're playing pretty good basketball right now. They won 4 straight, including wins over Northeastern and Hagerstown. And that Hagerstown win was at Hagerstown. First time they've ever beaten the Tigers up at Hagerstown, 73-49. And they're led by senior Sam Brennicky. He is averaging nearly 19 points per game and also nearly 3 steals. He will make this team go here this morning. And, of course, the 6'5" Jake Moynihan in the middle, his numbers are pretty good. A double-double guy, nearly 13 points and 15 rebounds per game. And the other area that he's really improved on is the defensive side, averaging 4.4 blocks coming to this one here this morning. They will be without one of their leading scorers in Trent Reichley. Reichley is out until after this holiday tournament. He has an injured shoulder, so they are missing him. We had a chance to talk with the head coach and several of their players yesterday. You can check those out on radiotroy.com. And he will be back soon, but it's not going to be today. But they've actually played well without him. And the guy who's really stepped in for the Cardinals is Jaden Switterick, the 5'10 junior. He had a great game up at Hagerstown. In fact, he came off the bench in the second quarter and immediately hit 3 threes and gave the Cardinals the big lead at halftime. They go on for the win there, averaging 12 points per game coming off the bench for the Cardinals. All right, the table is set for game number 1. It's the Pythons of Indianapolis Lighthouse and the Seton Catholic Cardinals here in the first game of the Wettig tournament. All of it right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. The tip is coming up next.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Big Boy's Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boy's Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. We are back once again here at the Tiernan Center. As we mentioned earlier, now you can kind of see the number 15 there. That is what we'll be dealing with. Those are the white numbers on the yellow jerseys that we'll see today for the Pythons. So at times, they're going to be very hard to see here this morning. We'll give you their starters as they come out here this morning. So the one player that they did not have was Demarius Kimmons. They had him listed at number 15. He's actually number 22 now in this morning's game. So here is how the Pythons will come out. Marlon Hale is a junior. They do not even list their height or position. So Marlon Hale will start. Darrell Webb, Terrence Edwards. Hale is number 1. Webb is number 3. Edwards number 4. Kimmons is number 22, again, not number 15. And 23 is Will Duncan. For the Cardinals, Jaden Switterick will start, the 5'11 junior, number 3. Sam Brannicky, the team's leading scorer, is number 10. Adam Deich also starting here this morning, number 11. Jake Moynihan, the 6'5 sophomore, wearing number 21. And the last starter for the Cardinals will be Noah Haney. Haney's a 5'11 senior. So we're ready to go. Game 1 of 8 here today. We'll have all 8 right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports, and the tip will be won by the Cardinals. We talked about Switterick earlier. He's a 3-point threat for the Cardinals. Here's Haney for 3. That one's off the front of the rim. Moynihan, the rebound, averaging 15 per game. Missed the putback, and the ball will go out of bounds and will now go to the Pythons. Cardinals had the advantage in the size with a player like Moynihan at 6'5 inside, and you see the Cardinals will open up in a zone. Down on the baseline, good look at Durison. Here's a 3 on the way. That's going to be good by Darrell Webb. So Webb will get the Pythons on the board 3-0, and there's the press. We thought we'd see the press here today, and there's a steal turnover for the Cardinals. That's their first. And back the other way, short on the shot. Coming up a little bit short is Kimmons. Ball is loose, turnover Cardinals, and then Moynihan with the block shot. Cardinals with 2 turnovers, and there's Moynihan at the other end of the floor for the 2. So the Cardinals get on the board here in the opening period. That's Kimmons. Talked about Kimmons in the pregame. Now you'll see the Pythons kind of slow it down a little bit. Here's a short jumper on the way. Good as Leandrin Durison there for the Pythons. Here's Brannicky. Brannicky down the lane, and he'll go to the line for 2. 6:22 remaining here in the opening quarter. Later today, you'll certainly want to be here for that Cathedral game. We will see the defending champions, and, of course, Armand Franklin, the IU commit, will be a part of that group here. And, of course, the one team you really have to like, Will Duncan, by the way, will check in for the Pythons, is you may see a Zionsville team that is as big as anybody that we've had in this tournament over the years. They've got guys that go 6'6", 6'7", 6'9", 6'10". So they'll be the biggest team in this tournament by far. 5-4. Pythons with the lead. Again, Pythons in the yellow, Cardinals in the white. That one off the side of the backboard. Shot missed by Kimmins. Here come the Cardinals. That's Moynihan. Stripped from behind. It'll stay with the Cardinals. 5:59 to go here in the opening quarter. This is Switterick. And a hand check foul called against, I think that's going to be Hale. It's either Webb or Hale. They're going to get Webb. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2 now on the Pythons. Cardinals off the inbound, and that's going to be with the Cardinals, a near turnover. Seton trying to get that ball inside to Moynihan. Cardinals facing a 2-3 zone, and they're going to trap on the sideline when the Cardinals get on that wing. Nice pass inside, and missing the shot for the Cardinals is Adam Deich. Here come the Pythons once again. 5:30 to go. We're going to see Nick Berger come in, a senior now for the Cardinals. Switterick with the turnover. Switterick at the other end, layup good, and the Cardinals now lead at 6-5. First turnover for Lighthouse East. Cardinals again chasing out front with Noah Haney. Baseline drive by Edwards. That turnaround shot is going to be short as Kimmins unable to come up with the short jumper. Here come the Cardinals back the other way. Deich down the lane. Right hand, good, and he's fouled. And the Cardinals now lead at 8-5 here in the opening period. Nick Berger, as we said, coming into the ball game, Nick is a defensive player, guy that comes off the bench, gives the Cardinals a spark, and especially, as we said, on the defensive side. 4:45 to go here in the opening quarter. 4-point lead, and now Lighthouse will call a timeout. It is 9-5 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Timeout on the floor. This is the Wettig right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond. Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and not in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
Well, Cardinals got off to a little bit of a slow start, but have picked things up here in the opening period. So Lighthouse with the quick timeout. Cardinals back into their zone. Again, that's going to be Berger at the top, flanked by Brannicky on the left and Switterick on the right. Entry pass to Webb. 4:23 to go in the opening quarter. Game number 1. Webb with the floater just over Moynihan. Moynihan may have gotten a piece of that shot. Here comes Brannicky. Brannicky, nice crossover, averaging 19 a game. Turnover Cardinals. Back the other way we go. Down the lane, good. There is Kimmins. So the Cardinals with their third turnover. Brannicky on the drive down the lane. Basket is good, and he's fouled again. And another potential three-point play for the Cardinals. Wait and see who the foul is. They're going to get Edwards. Terrence Edwards picks up the foul. So here is Brannicky at the line. Chance to give the Cardinals now a 5-point lead, and he will. 12-7. under the 4-minute mark here in the opening period. Game number 2 at around 11:30 today. Bloomington South making the trip to see the Tiernan Center here today as they'll play Illinois CRU. That shot in the corner is going to be missed by Darrell Webb. Moynihan may have gotten away with the travels. Moynihan draws the double team, powers it up and good, and Moynihan, he's going to be a problem for Lighthouse here today. Only can Moynihan step out and shoot the three. We have seen him do that many times. He is able to take it underneath, and a very powerful player at 6'5", only a sophomore. There's a shot in the lane, good by Duncan. Well, they're going to have to take it at Moynihan. Cardinals have played teams that have pressed before. There's a turnover, number 4 now in the Cardinals. Lighthouse knows if they're going to get back into this ball game, that's how they'll have to do it. That bucket good by Duncan again. And after a Cardinal turnover, the lead back to 3. But the Cardinals have been used to playing teams that will press them, so that's nothing new. Here is Moynihan again. Moynihan at 6'5", powers it in again for another 2. And the Cardinals now lead it by 5. We talked with Josh Juergens. You can see that interview, plus all the other interviews with the Cardinal players from their practice late yesterday afternoon. They feel very confident in this opening game. They'd love to get a chance to play a Bloomington South in the second round. That floater's off the glass, no good. Moynihan with the rebound. The shot was missed by Will Duncan, the senior. Here's Berger. Switterick, three-pointer on the way. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound, Moynihan. Moynihan back up the left hand, good. And it is Jake Moynihan leading the way here today for the Cardinals, now opening up a 7-point lead once again. See the Cardinals stay in that 2-3 zone. Here's a 3 from the top. That's good. That is Webb. We talked about Webb a little bit in the pregame. Cardinals facing the zone trap once again. Here's Switterick, and Switterick will be fouled by Kimmis. Kimmins will pick up his first. That is going to be the 5th team foul coming into the ball game now for Lighthouse East. And they have another number change, so number 15 is checking in. We'll try to check at halftime on who number 15 is. That shot's going to be missed. Here come the Pythons once again down the lane, and the shot's going to be missed. Rebound put back good. Look like number 11. That is Jared Hubbard, who's checked in. Moynihan back the other way, and Moynihan able to run the floor. And it's back to a 4-point lead for the Cardinals with a minute remaining. Boy, what a first quarter for Moynihan. Be hard to take him off the floor. Turnaround shot good by Duncan. He's had a good first quarter coming off the bench for the Pythons, and what is now turning out to be a very high-scoring opening period of play. Here is down the lane, and offensive foul called against the Cardinals. Nick Berger picks up the foul. That is their 5th turnover. Jacob Royer coming in, the 6'6 senior now for the Cardinals. Coming to the bench, Adam Deich along with Jaden Switterick. They'll try to buy them a couple of minutes. Haney back in at the top of that zone. He'll be on the left side. They've now moved Brennecke to the right side. 22 seconds remaining in this 2-point ball game, and you see the Pythons will be happy to play for the final shot of this opening quarter. Here's Edwards for 3, way off the mark, 6 seconds. Shot that one kind of quick. Quaker should say the Cardinals have a chance. Berger, and he will score. The Cardinals finish it strong in the opening period of play. And on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Seton on top of this one, 22-18.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Well, good start for this one here today. The Cardinals 22 points on the board. That's probably more than they expected. They know, though, they can score against this Lighthouse team. The question will be, will they be able to stay with them athletically? As, again, this is a very athletic team they're playing here today. It will be Lighthouse basketball. Well, right now, the big difference in this first game has to be the play of Jake Moynihan, the sophomore. Just a dominating performance early. That one off the glass. Royer stays in. The 6'6 senior gets the rebound off the miss by Jared Hubbard. Cardinal basketball. Haney out front will find Berger on the drive. Reverse layup, good by Berger. We just talked about him a couple of moments ago. Not offensive-minded, but he certainly picks up another big bucket for the Cardinals here in the first half of play. Lighthouse basketball. The winner of this one plays tomorrow at 4. The loser gets the early game at 9, and the bucket good. Moynihan with the foul. That's going to send Webb to the line. You already have a early advantage by winning this first game by getting a lot of rest between this one and game number 2 as the three-point play completed by Webb. Of course, the loser, another early game tomorrow, so you really want to stay out of the loser's bracket. Cardinals having a tough time getting that ball in play. They do. Here is Brannicky down the lane. Brannicky left hand good. Coast to coast for Sam Brannicky. The Cardinals lead it by 5. Lighthouse basketball. They want to run and gun in this one as Edwards misses the shot. Here's Brannicky again. Brannicky from 14, no good. Royer had it on his hand. Here come the Pythons down in numbers. They're going to take it themselves and score. Edwards getting the bucket. And then stepping over the end line, Sam Brannicky. That'll be the 6th turnover now for the Cardinals. Back to a 3-point lead here in the second quarter. Royer stays in. He will give Moynihan a little bit of a break. He played the entire first period, plus another minute here in quarter number 2. They know they'll need him down the stretch. Here's a 3 on the way again by Webb. Tie ball game here in the second as the ball goes out of bounds. Cardinals turn it over. That's their 7th turnover here in the first half. They wanted to give that basket, I think, to Edwards, but it was actually Webb who hit that 3 on the right wing. I heard him say Edwards. But that is Webb with the basketball. Here's Hale. There's a 3 way short on the shot, and coming up with an ouch. And Sam Brannicky trying to throw it off the leg of Durison, and Durison caught one below the equator. And that's not going to feel good at all. Those are one of those shots that will take you a long time to recover. And the problem with it is you can't hide it either. Everybody knows where he got hit. They're going to give both teams a chance to, well, they're not. They started to call a timeout there, but I think that Lighthouse is either going to have to, they're going to bring him out. So Leandra Durison will have to recover with some privacy, which is good news. 5:55 to go. Trap again. Cardinals able to get it across the timeline. Boy, you got to be very crisp with your passing, and they let it turn over again and then coming back. That's only the second turnover by Lighthouse East. Moynihan back in. Coming out of the ball game, we saw Vinny Falcone in there for just a couple of moments. Royer is out as well for the Cardinals, so Seton knew they had to get some of their ball handlers back in. Brannicky facing the trap again. Brannicky, numbers now for the Cardinals. Brannicky down the lane, and what do we have here? I think we got a block, and we do, against Lighthouse. It's going to be Jared Hubbard on the foul. That is only team foul number 6 now on Lighthouse East. 5:37 remaining. Inbound, and the shot on the way no good as Brannicky unable to hit it from the wing, and there's another turnover for Lighthouse. That is going to be their third. Berger will find Brannicky. Brannicky on the drive, good. 19 points per game for Brannicky, and boy, he plays with a lot of confidence. 28-26. Cardinals lead it again by 2. The 3 is short. Moynihan with a rebound. That was Edwards on the 3 attempt. Here's Berger back the other way. Berger will find Switterick for 3. Sets, fires, and misses. Pythons back the other way. Cardinals lead it by 2. That one just off the board and good. See if that was number 1. That was Marlon Hale. And we're tied at 28. Here's Moynihan. Moynihan just goes right by the defender and lays it in. And right now, the Pythons do not have an answer for Jake Moynihan. Coming up on 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Pythons basketball once again. The floater, no. Coming up short was Hale. Berger gets it across the timeline. Brannicky turns, fires, and off the glass, good with the left hand. Back to a 4-point lead halfway through the second period. Game 1 of 8 games here today. All 8 games will be shown here on RadioTroy.com. And then we'll begin to split and divide tomorrow. East basketball. A little floater in the lane, good. That's going to be Marlon Hale again. Hale this time able to get down the lane. Back to a 2-point lead, Cardinals basketball. Switterick tips it back again to Brannicky. Brannicky down the lane. Brannicky with a left hand. Boy, the Cardinals shooting well, mainly because they have all layups. Cardinals able to get that ball inside yet one more time. Python basketball. Pull-up shot on the way, no good. As Will Duncan unable to connect, and the Cardinals will try to build on a 4-point lead. Switterick will find Dice, who drives, gets bumped, and steps out of bounds. Cardinals with their 9th turnover in the first half. By the way, this tournament will be run very quickly. A very short halftime. Very, very little time between games. They will move it along quickly. Noah Haney back in for the Cardinals, and that will give Sam Brannicky a chance to sit down. Brannicky again playing nearly the entire first half. Here's Webb. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound again, Moynihan. Here's Berger. Cardinals down in numbers. Berger wisely gives it back to Switterick. Switterick nearly traveled. Here's Moynihan once again. Drives, right hand missed it. Tried to get the rebound, and we've got a foul in the backcourt by Moynihan. Boy, Moynihan is a left-hander. I'm a little surprised he didn't just lay that ball up off the backboard with the left hand, but now he picks up his second foul. And so he'll sit down for the remainder of the first half. That means we'll see the senior Jacob Royer back in for the Cardinals. Seton leading it by 4. They've handled the press pretty well, other than a couple of turnovers that have cost them here in the first half. They really have kind of shot themselves in the foot at times. There's a block by Royer off the shot for Lighthouse East. Here's Switterick back the other way, and the basket is good, and he's fouled. Switterick taking the ball strong as Jaden, the junior, will go to the free throw line to complete the three-point play. Terrence Edwards now checking back in. And Switterick at the line, 1:52 to go here in the first half. Cardinals bringing a decent crowd here this morning. Generally, these early games, you don't see very many people. And what do we have here? Officials stop the play. Of course, they didn't communicate with each other, which is probably a pretty good idea. If you're going to make a call, let the other officials know what it is. Lighthouse will now face the extended zone here. That's Berger on the top of the zone. Haney will come up and trap if he can. Boy, nice pass, and the foul called on Royer. Durison will go to the line. Durison had to come out of the ballgame a few minutes ago. But now he's back in the lineup. Royer again picks up the foul. That'll be the fourth foul now on the Cardinals in the first half. They are far from the bonus. Here is Durison at the line and able to get the free throw on the roll, and we'll see another change back in the lineup. Brannicky. Now, Brannicky can probably handle the load. One of the top soccer players in the state of Indiana, as the second free throw is missed. Royer gets beat for the rebound. Lighthouse will get it back. Here's a three from the top, no good, as Edwards can't get it. Put back no by Durison. Sam with a basketball back to Deich. Adam kicks it in the corner. Good look at Switterick down the lane. The floater on the way, no. Rebound Royer, put back no. Royer, if he goes to the basket, he probably has a chance to make that one, but he faded away. 1 minute to go in a high-scoring first game here at the Wettig. Moynihan had gone to the locker room. He's now back on the bench. Lighthouse attacking Royer with another block shot. There's another one. 2 in a row for Royer. 6'6", long arms. Here's Brannicky on the attack. Pull-up jumper, no good. Lighthouse basketball. 36 seconds remaining and stolen away by Switterick. Fourth turnover. Here is Berger for 3. Shot it way too fast. And if he had a chance to bring that back, I'm sure he would. There's another turnover. Stolen away by Brannicky. And now the Cardinals will play for 1. 6 turnovers, and actually 5 turnovers now by the Pythons. 2 in succession. Cardinals with 9 in the first half. Brannicky with a crossover. Brannicky nearly stolen away, kicks it in the corner. Switterick for 3, got a good look, missed it. Ball tipped by Berger, and that's going to do it. We've made it to halftime. We've gone up and down. Cardinals in Game 1 of the 2018 12th Annual Bob Wettig Memorial Tournament. On top of this one in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, 36-31, your second half, coming up in just a few moments right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Well, we're back once again here at the Tiernan Center. There you see the halftime score of game number 1 as the Cardinals off to a good start, 36-31. Following this game, we'll have Bloomington South against Illinois CRU. That is a home school. We'll talk about those two teams coming up during that pregame of contest number 2. Get a chance to see a good Connorsville team coming up at 1 o'clock. They'll take on South Bend Adams. Zionsville against Indy Homeschool. That will take place at 2:30. Again, the Connorsville South Bend Adams game will be at 1 o'clock. Then this afternoon, if you can make it out to the Tiernan Center, should be a really good one. Greensburg, another good basketball team against Franklin. Both teams winning records. That'll be at 4 o'clock. Then the defending champions Cathedral take on Indy Northwest. Now, Cathedral, the defending champions of this tournament, and when you think about good players, there's no doubt about it. Armand Franklin, one of the top players in the state of Indiana, he will be featured in that game. That is a 5:30 start time. And there are some brackets around that say 11:30, but that's a 5:30 start time coming up today. Tonight, Richmond takes on Lighthouse South. That is a 7 o'clock start time, and then we'll finish it out today with Portage and Tinley at 8:30. By the way, tomorrow, and we'll have all the games, we'll have broadcast on our schedule tomorrow. We'll probably put all that together later tonight, but tomorrow things get started here at the Tiernan Center bright and early at 9 o'clock. The loser of this game will take on the loser of the Illinois CRU and Bloomington South game. As we mentioned earlier in the first half, the winner of this game gets a long break. They won't play again until 4 o'clock on Friday. So it certainly pays dividends to win your opening game. And right now the Cardinals on top of this one, 36-31. Second half action is coming up in just a few moments. Stay right there. This is the Wettig basketball tournament right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
Greatest thing ever happened for Oscar Robertson. You learn to compete.
Basketball in Indiana has a special legacy. It starts with the coaches, develops with the fans, and ends with an amazing community support.
I think one of these days when you're done and you're retired and you kind of shelve that piece of your life, you can look back and be like, wow, that's really incredible.
To play in a state tournament, to be able to play in college, to be able to coach high school girls, and then to be able to see my son coach, basketball has been my life.
Any opportunity I got to play basketball, I played it. You know, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I love doing, and still today I love the game.
And every time Dad put me in, I think as a freshman, sophomore, there was booing. And then the exciting turnaround that when I was a junior and senior, every time he took me out, he got booed. So those were fun times.
Basketball got me an education. Got me to be a worldly person as far as reading articles. Got me to be artistic and understand the cultures of the world, the ballet, the opera. It just opened up your whole mind and thoughts about things other than what you can reach out and touch.
Because I never dreamed of going to college, and basketball gave me the opportunity to not only go to college but play professional ball, and I've been around it my whole life. I'm 58 now, and I've been involved for a lot of years.
Where else can you walk around? I'm a 65-year-old man, and people say, George, oh, I remember you in '69 with your high school state championship team. I saw you at Butler. I mean, it's incredible. This is the only place here in Indiana that happens.
We are back once again here at the Tiernan Center all day long. We will be here through the 8 games that will be played in the opening round of the 3-day tournament. Great to have you with us here as we get set for the third quarter. Cardinals with the 5-point lead. Of course, it's all about adjustments at halftime and who's going to come out on fire and play with a little more energy perhaps than the other team in this third quarter. Again, Bloomington South coming up next against Illinois CRU Homeschool. We know nothing about them. Know a little bit about Bloomington South. They've got a coach that's been there for a long time as the Cardinals turn it over right out of the chute. That is 10 turnovers now for the Cardinals, and we've got a foul the other way. If that's Moynihan, he just picked up his third. The good news is it's not Moynihan. Brannicky picks up his first, and that's going to put Edwards at the line, the senior. So not a good start for the Cardinals here in the third quarter as the free throw is good and the lead back to 4. And when you talk with Josh Juergens, and he's right on target, they really have nothing to lose when they play in the Wettig. They get 4 very, very valuable games against teams that are generally supposed to beat them, and so they're going to be facing some pretty good competition today. And, of course, they're going to get a lot of this. When you face a trapping zone that is as quick as this one is, the game's going to slow down for them in many of the games. Here's Brannicky for 3. Got it. How about Brannicky? 39-33, and Brannicky hits the big outside shot for the Cardinals. Here come the Pythons back the other way. Moynihan might have got a piece of that shot. It's going to stay with the Pythons. And one thing about Seton, when you have somebody at 6'5" down in the middle, when you play single-A basketball in the state of Indiana, you're going to make some noise because he's going to block a ton of shots, and those guards can take some chances outside because they know that Moynihan is there to protect the rim. Turnaround shot on the way, good. That is Kimmons once again there for the Pythons. Back to a 4-point lead. So this game's going to really benefit the Cardinals whether they win or lose. Here is Deich inside to Moynihan. Misses it, gets it back. Put back, good, and he's fouled. Boy, Moynihan. One thing that when you think about Moynihan as well is he does miss a lot of those first shots, and I think he gets to thinking that somebody's going to block his shot. It generally doesn't happen. Durison picks up the foul. That's going to be his first team foul. And Moynihan misses the free throw. The lead at 6. We're at 6:37 to go here in this third quarter. That is Edwards. Here's a long-range 3 on the way. Good. That's Webb from the left wing with that 3, and it's back to a 3-point lead. Swiderick across the timeline, down the lane, throws up the shot, missed it. There's Moynihan, another rebound, and he got hammered inside by Kimmons. I don't think he's going to go to the line, though. I think that ball was, well, maybe we're going to get lucky here. They're going to give him 2. If you are the Pythons, you could argue that he didn't get that ball up above his shoulders, but the Cardinals are going to take it. And we talked about this Cardinal team also being without Trent Reichley, one of their leading scorers, and they've been playing such good basketball without him. It'll be interesting to see where he will fit into this lineup when he comes back. Not that they don't mind Reichley being back, a double-digit scorer. Good defender, can handle the basketball. Second free throw is missed. Cardinals still leaded by 4 here in the third. Pythons, baseline shot on the way, good. That's a 3-point basket. That's going to be Durison for 3. They've hit a couple of outside shots here in the third. Here is Deich inside to Moynihan. Missed it with a right hand, and we've got a foul. We're going to stay right here. That should be Webb on the foul. See if it's 21 or number 3. As we told you earlier, the numbers can be awful hard to see, but it is going to be Darrell Webb on the foul. That's going to be his third. Here is the 3 in the corner, way short by Swiderick off the inbound. We saw him hit a couple of those at Hagerstown. The feed off to the right, and a block shot again by Moynihan. 5:39 remaining now in the third. It's a 1-point ball game. So far, a pretty good opening game for the tournament. The ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to stay right here. Noah Haney coming back in, and that will put Switterick on the bench. I mentioned Switterick. We saw him hit a couple of those inbounds at Hagerstown. Tigers finally figured it out after he hit the first two. To guard him to the outside, and just like that, Lighthouse coming back to take the lead. That's going to be Durison. And the Cardinals having a difficult time here with the press. 5:28. Lighthouse East now taking a 1-point lead. Well, they're really trapping hard as Haney gets it across the timeline. And there is almost a steal for Lighthouse. Good effort. And good hustle there by Darrell Webb. Cardinals just a step behind on these passes. They know they're going to have to play a lot quicker. Here's Berger. Off now to Moynihan. Moynihan powers it, misses, gets the rebound, put back, no. Ball tipped in the air. Boy, he's got to finish that ball around the rim like that. Here come the Pythons. Chance to build on a 1-point lead here in the opening round of the Wettig. The step back, nothing there. So the Pythons will now set it up in the half court at 4:56 to go in the third. Baseline shot. Moynihan with the block as he comes out from underneath. Here's Brannicky on the run, and then Brannicky turns it over. 11 turnovers now for the Cardinals. 5 turnovers by the Pythons. Sure, Brannicky thought one of his teammates was ahead. There's a steal. Adam Deich back the other way, and Deich misses the layup. And wait a minute, we're not going to have a turnover there. That's going to be a foul on Deich. Boy, you got to finish those shots. So now we have seen Moynihan miss a couple of bunnies, and then the missed layup by Adam Deich. Changes on both sides. Cardinals are going to press a little bit themselves. Another change now for the Pythons. They'll bring into the ball game number 11, Jared Hubbard. We saw Hubbard in the first half. First chance he's had a chance to play here in the third. 4.5 minutes to go. Press broken easily, and Royer's in the ball game. Royer might have gotten a piece of that first one. The putback no good, and we're going to go to the line. That may be Moynihan. He just picked up number 3. So the Cardinals will have to bring Switterick in, and they're going to get smaller right here, and they're going to lose Moynihan as that free throw is no good. Will Duncan unable to hit the first of 2. There you see Moynihan leaving the floor. That's a big loss for the Cardinals right now. But now it's going to be up to Royer to play that post defense. He's not an offensive-minded type player. Second free throw's on the way. Missed them both, but Royer can rebound. Brannicky trapped on the sideline and a foul in the backcourt. Let's see. It's either going to be Edwards or Hubbard. And they're going to get Edwards picking up number 2. 4:18 remaining now in the third. Brannicky on the inbound. Berger. Bounce pass. Boy, you got to make it quicker than that. We talked about that a moment ago. The passes are about a half a second late. Lighthouse basketball. They'll attack, and Royer gets the foul. And that's going to put Lighthouse East to the line. And Jared Hubbard will go to the free throw line for 2. Cardinals, I think, are going to get a timeout right here, and they will. Josh Juergens, their head coach, says, let's talk about it on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Lighthouse East on top of Seton 43-42.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
We are back here at the Tiernan Center where the Pythons now a chance to build on a 1-point lead. They can't hit the free throws, and the Cardinals can't hit the layups. Second free throw now by Hubbard. 4:08 remaining here in the third. Game number 1, Royer with a rebound after another missed shot by Hubbard. Here's Berger driving and scoring. How about Nick Berger? The guy who will openly tell you he is not offensive-minded. We talked to him a little bit yesterday, but he's come up with some big baskets here today. And the Cardinals now regain the lead. Boy, Royer's got to defend better than that. That layup good at the other end. And it's back now to a 1-point lead. Back the other way. Cardinals miss. Royer put back, yes. Well, we mentioned everything the Cardinals have done. Have really been around the basket that time. Royer with the finish. Here's a 3 on the way. Royer defending it. Offensive rebound, put back, no. Another offensive rebound. That's where you miss Moynihan. Another offensive rebound, put back by Duncan. Cardinals lead it, should say trail it by 1, and there's a 5-second call. Cardinals with their 12th turnover in this one. Well, right now, the only choice they have off the bench would be Moynihan. Haney is a senior they can bring off the bench as well. The Cardinals without Reichley, who can help break that press. There's another block by Royer, and he challenges that second shot. Here is Brennicky off the drive. No. Have to take it a little bit stronger. Back the other way. Lighthouse basketball, and that's going to be missed inside. Duncan unable to finish it. Take that back. That's going to be Durison, who is not able to finish that shot. So both teams missing some shots here in the third, and the Cardinals down by 1. Again, you have Moynihan on the bench with foul trouble. So the Cardinals trying to survive this third quarter, another 2:29 to go, and then get him back in the ball game. Here's the drive and a foul call, and that's what you're going to have to do. You can get this Lighthouse team in foul trouble just by driving. Hubbard will pick up the foul. Lighthouse will make some changes. Back in the ball game, Deonta Davis wears number 5 now for the Pythons. 2:15 to go. That's Brannick. He stops, fires, and misses, and the rebound by Berger. Here's Swiderick for 3. Yes, big bucket by the Cardinals. Cardinals lead it by 2 with 2 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Entry pass, shot on the way, good at the other end. Kimmons, and we've got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. They're going to say Darius is wearing number 15. That's not how they announced it on the introductions earlier, but Kimmons is number 15. A couple of changes again as we're down to 1:46 remaining here in this third quarter. Cardinals again without Moynihan. Here's Berger. Berger driving, right hand blocked, rebound Royer back to Swiderick. Swiderick, he'll pull up and shoot and miss. Royer going for the rebound, gets another board, and then turns it over. Boy, if he looks outside, he had a man wide open. We're tied at 49 here in the third. 13 turnovers now by the Cardinals. Minute 20 to go as nothing there for the Pythons, and now they'll bring it back out to Edwards. On the drive, Kimmons Here's a three on the way, no good. Royer just reaching over the top, takes it away. And that'll be Brannicky down the lane. Scoop shot up and good. Cardinals lead it by 2. Good job again by Brannicky. Under a minute remaining here in the third. Game 1 of 8 here today, and it's been a good one so far. Both teams have had opportunities, and both teams have missed opportunities. Royer went for the block, can't get it. Bucket good. .51 all on the drive, and a foul called the other way, and that's going to go against the Pythons. Duncan picks up the foul, and that's going to put Jaden Switterick at the line, the 5'11 junior. 32.8 remaining. Switterick's first free throw you see is good, back to a 1-point lead. Boy, this first game is always tough to play. You're the first 2 teams out of the gate. 10 o'clock in the morning, your routine is completely messed up. You're not in school, your practice time is different. You wake up, play an early game on a Thursday morning of all things, and now Lighthouse is going to call a timeout with 26.8 seconds remaining. Let's see what the Pythons will set up here as we head down the stretch of quarter number 3 in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Cardinals up by 2.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
We're back here at the Tiernan Center. 2-point lead here in the third. Cardinals got off to kind of a slow start in this third quarter. Boy, there's a loose basketball and a near over and back. That was pretty close. Over and back for the Pythons. They're going to try to set something up here for the final shot in this third quarter. Cardinals cover up well. Here's a pull-up jumper, no good by Edwards. And Royer with another block shot. 5 seconds to go. Cardinals have a chance. Here's Dice. 1 second to go, and Dice looked like he caught the foul and no whistle. And that's going to end the third quarter. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. After 3, Cardinals lead it by 2.
For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power and Light. Together we make powerful partners. Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
Well, the Cardinals now 8 minutes away from advancing to the second round, but you know this is going to be a tough 8 minutes. Thanks for being with us. Game 1 of the 8 games we're going to play here at the Tiernan Center. It will be Lighthouse East basketball to begin this fourth quarter. Cardinals actually have been able to turn them over only 5 times, but they've missed some easy shots. There's another block by Moynihan, And last touched by Lighthouse East. And the Cardinals will get it back. Moynihan back in. As we said, he had to sit for about 2.5, 3 minutes of that third quarter because of foul trouble. Brannicky off the inbound. Boy, Berger's there. That got the Cardinals out of trouble this time. Back the other way we go. Here is Brannicky down the lane with the right hand. Got the touch. Brannicky again coming through, the senior. And the Cardinals now lead it by 4 here in this fourth quarter. Cardinals have extended that defense. They've gone more man now than they are at zone. In fact, it is a full-blown man-to-man defense. See if they'll go at Moynihan and try to get him out of the line. Dyche reaching, picks up the foul. That is the 5th team foul now on the Cardinals. So we're still 2 away from the bonus. They will make a change. We'll see Duncan come out of their lineup. Or is that Durison? Durison is actually the one who came out. 7:18 remaining. The 3 no good by Edwards. That was a downtown 3 missed and a 1 and done. And now we have a whistle and stoppage of play. Clock is stopped at 7:16 here in this fourth quarter. So now we'll see the Cardinals back to work on offense. That is Swiderick, and he turns it over. 14th turnover. Back the other way, and the basket good by Duncan. And is back to a 2-point lead. And we've got an offensive foul the other way, and they're going to get Moynihan. So Moynihan picks up the foul. That's number 4 on Moynihan, and will they buy him some minutes right here? They're going to bring in Vinny Falcone, the 5'11 senior, and Moynihan will have to sit down. 6:52, mark it down where Moynihan leaves the game with his 4th foul. And now Lighthouse East a chance to tie this ball game. Entry pass, Swiderick went for the steal. Pull-up shot on the way, no good. Good box out by Vinny Falcone. That helped the Cardinals right there. There is Swiderick down the lane, floater, no. That's probably not what Coach was looking for. Back the other way, that is Webb. Ball goes out of bounds, turnover again for the Pythons. .6:21 remaining. Here is Berger, 3-on-1. Berger fakes and will go to the rim and be fouled. Good job by Berger. Boy, he has played well today, coming off the bench. So Berger goes to the line. 6:16 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Change here for the Pythons as they will bring Edwards out. He is their three-point specialist. Second free throw by Berger. Here's another big one, and it is good. So the Cardinals now lead it by 3. This thing has gone back and forth. The Cardinals, though they have trailed a couple of times here today, it hasn't been by more than 1 or 2 points. Here's Webb. Turned it over. 7 turnovers now by Lighthouse East, and now 6 minutes to go, and that one's turned over as well. Adam Dyche getting trapped on the sideline. Cardinals with 16 turnovers and still hold on to a 3-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Game 2 coming up right after this one. It'll be Illinois CRU and Bloomington South. Lighthouse East with the basketball. They'll get it inside the bucket. Good by Kimmons. And we're back to a 1-point lead here in the fourth. There's Swiderick. Swiderick takes it away from the defender, lays it in. Swiderick for the Cardinals. Back to a 3-point lead, and Marlon Hale may have gotten poked in the eye. Better than a kick upside the head or a shot below the equator. Edwards is back in. I think I'd take a poke in the eye first. 5:33 remaining. Earlier we mentioned Durison went down, and we've got a foul call. It may be, well, I think that may be a moving screen called, and it is against Lighthouse East. Nope, they're going to say Berger. So Berger picks up the foul. That is going to be his second, team foul number 7. And we'll go to the line. So here's Durison at the line. He'll be there for the one and bonus at 5:27 remaining here in the quarter, and it's back now to a 2-point lead. Second one is on the way. It is good. 58-57. Press again. Cardinals, tough time getting it in play. Vinny Falcone will now find Berger. Here's Adam Deich. Powers it up off the bottom of the backboard. Had the double team. Here come the Pythons back the other way. They lose it out of bounds. So that'll be the 8th turnover now for the Pythons. They were trying to press it a little bit harder than they needed to at that point. So now the Cardinals will get it back with 5:13 remaining. Entry will go deep. And nice pass now to Deich, who has it blocked underneath, ball loose. It is Edwards, 3-on-2 break the other way, and a foul called against Berger. Well, the Cardinals unable to finish. That was Adam Deich trying to take it to the rim and may have had it partially blocked, but boy, you got to be strong as Webb goes to the line again. Chance to tie and take the lead here with 5:03 remaining. Winner of this game again will advance to the winner's bracket tomorrow. That's a 4 o'clock tip-off time. They'll play the winner of our next game. And the second one is missed. Falcone with the near rebound, save from going out of bounds. Switterick able to come away with it. Cardinals get the possession and the timeout on the floor. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Cardinals and the Pythons tied in this one at 58. This is the Wettig basketball tournament right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Right now, the Cardinals trying to buy some time so they can get Jake Moynihan back in the ball game. He is sitting on the sidelines for the Cardinals with the 4 fouls. And we're under the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Now tied at 58. Boy, you see Lighthouse going into that 2-3 zone. See if they try to trap on the sideline. They've been doing that a lot, but not this time. Deich is at the top. That is Switterick. Switterick off the drive, basket good. The junior coming off the nice power drive that time for the basket, and the Cardinals now lead it by 2. Lighthouse basketball, and that's in and good. Tied at 60. That is going to be Kimmons with the basket. Vinny Falcone. Here is Brannicky down the lane, and a blocking foul called against the Pythons. That'll be Kimmons on the foul. And here comes Moynihan. So they're going to gamble here a little bit. And they're going to bring him in at the 4-minute mark, 4:12 to go here in the fourth. Here's one of your seniors right here, and Sam Brannicky. And Brannicky gives the Cardinals a 1-point lead. So Adam Deich will sit down. And again, Moynihan in. Let's see if the Pythons will try to go right at him and get him back out of the ball game for good. Second free throw missed, and we've got a foul call against Vinny Falcone. So each team now with 9. Everything will be double bonus after their next foul. Kimmons at the line now for the Pythons. I think you can see their numbers better on the screen than you can in person. It's like this big glow. Free throw good. It's like having Oregon here, or who else is like, Baylor. Tied at 61, 4:11 to go. Second free throw is on the way and good, and now the Pythons lead it by 1. Press again. Here's Berger. And Swiderick behind him. They turn it over. Well, the one thing you got to do in that press is you really got to turn and look and see what's there. That necessarily wasn't a bad pass, but you got to lead him. Don't throw it where he's been, throw it where he's going. We're giving basketball lessons while we're here, too. Now the Cardinals down by 1. Lighthouse. Shot no good. They're one and done. Probably not the shot they're looking for from Durison. Here is Brannicky. May have walked with it. Here's a 3 by Swiderick. Good, and Swiderick with another big bucket for the Cardinals. 64-62. 3:43 remaining here in the fourth. Winner trying to go to the winner's bracket. Play at 4 o'clock tomorrow. The step back, the pull-up, no, and the rebound by Moynihan. And that's why they've gambled. They want Moynihan in there for rebounding purposes. And now it'll be Cardinal basketball. Let's see if they'll try to, too long to hold the ball at 3:20, but we'll see if they can run some clock and try to get a layup right here. Swiderick will find Moynihan. Moynihan on the drive, powers it up and good. Back-to-back buckets for the Cardinals, and they lead it by 4. Swiderick with a bucket and Moynihan. And we've got a whistle and an official's timeout. And someone has blood on their elbow, and it looks like that's Berger. So he has to come out. And they'll go have him visit the trainer. And this may be a timeout nonetheless, as both teams are heading to their benches. Want to remind you today's game being brought to you in part by Best Western Classic of Richmond. If you're coming to Richmond for the Wettig tournament, stay at the Best Western Classic. At the Best Western Classic, you get the most amenities available, including indoor pool, fitness center, conference space, free buffet breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and, of course, a clean, quiet, comfortable room. Best Western Classic of Richmond, located at 533 West Eaton Pike. Again, just a reminder, following this one, about a 10-minute break between games. Of course, it really depends on how long this game will go. We'll have Bloomington South and Illinois CRU homeschool. That is an 11:30 tip-off time, and we'll follow that with Connorsville and South Bend Adams. But right now, the way this one is going, 3:01 remaining. We still have a ways to go. So again, 3:01 remaining. Lighthouse East trying to get an opening round win here today. Here's Webb. They did play in the Cambridge City tournament a few weeks ago. Played pretty well there. Beat Lincoln by 20. But they trail it by 4, and the Cardinals again go man-to-man. They don't mind if Lighthouse wants to use some clock right here. They don't mind at all. Cardinals stay in their man simply for that reason. Entry pass, ball loose, picked up, and the bucket good. Back to a 2-point lead. Darius Kimmons getting credit for the basket. Cardinals got to get out of that sideline, and they do. As Swiderick gives it off. Now to Brannicky. Cardinals lead it by 2:15 to go. Brannicky stops, has his shot blocked. Brannicky gets it back, lost it. Picked up by Vinny, and a timeout for the Cardinals. Well, the Cardinals had a timeout to use right there, and they will use it. Quick timeout here at the Wettig. We'll take a break as well. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Cardinals lead it by.
I am your physician.
I am your caregiver.
I am your spiritual support.
I am here to help you be independent and achieve your optimal health.
But I am also a cancer survivor.
I am living with diabetes.
I am a chef.
And an artist.
I am your neighbor.
I am the face of Reed Health.
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 Reed Health, right beside you.
Now the Cardinals able to get a timeout. Here's Berger in the corner for three. That is no good. It'll be Lighthouse off the rebound, and then they're going to get Berger at the other end for the foul. Now Berger had a pretty good look on the three here in the corner, but now we'll go to the free throw line for two shots. 2:01 remaining. That is number 4 on Berger. And the free throw good by Webb. So now we'll have one more chance to tie the ball game. Well, the Cardinals may have been looking to try to hold the basketball a little bit early. Second free throw no good. Moynihan with the rebound. Cardinals hold on to a 1-point lead. I still think 2 minutes is too long. Let's see what the Cardinals will do here. Berger able to dribble away from the double team and travels with it. Here's Switterick, little floater, no good. And the Cardinals chance to finish it off inside, cannot do so. Here come the Pythons. Three-pointer on the way. Good from the right wing. That is Edwards for three. And then a turnover for the Cardinals and another bucket. And it's a 4-point deficit now for the Cardinals. Nice pass inside, and finishing at the other end for the Cardinals is Adam Deich. Now a 2-point ball game with 1:14 to go. Back-to-back buckets for the Pythons, and a chance now to win here in the fourth quarter. They're going to hold the basketball. Cardinals can foul, and near turnover by Brannicky. Ball picked up in the backcourt by Webb, and we've got a timeout by Lighthouse. We will keep it here with 54.6 seconds remaining. Today's game brought to you in part by Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub. No artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Thursday the Italian BMT, Friday the tuna, and Saturday the Black Forest ham. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Well, there you see the head coach Josh Juergens talking with his basketball team, trying to get an opening round win here at the Wettig. They surprised a lot of teams a couple of years ago when he brought his team in here with Desmond Bain and that group, and ended up knocking off Richmond and a few other teams they thought that they were certainly underdogs against, and they ended up surprising a lot of people. They were hoping to maybe do it again today, but, boy, those 2 late turnovers have hurt them. So now the Cardinals will press right here with 54.6 seconds remaining. Lighthouse East trying to pull off a win here in the opening round. Cardinals chasing on defense. Boy, there would have been a foul right there. The floater no good. Moynihan with a rebound, and Moynihan will be fouled, and that's going to put the Cardinals at the line. Chance now to tie the ball game. It'll be the sophomore big man, Jake Moynihan. Well, an excellent opening game here at the Tiernan Center as Vinny Falcone will come back in. Royer will come back in. Royer is going to be the offense-defense switch here, as Moynihan will come out. They'll try to save him if they can. And it's a 1-point ball game simply because, well, take that back. They're going to go big. So they're going to play Moynihan along with Royer, both at 6'5", 6'6", and will give the Cardinals a little more size now. 42.8 remaining. This will be a little bit tougher now for Lighthouse to try to get to the basket. They're going to try to move them outside on the perimeter. What are we going to do here now? The Cardinals making more changes, as we will also see Louis Falcone start to come in. We'll take that back. Royer back out. So the Cardinals make 2 quick changes. They've got a little bit smaller now. 4 guards in the lineup. 37 seconds remaining, tied at 70 here in the opening round. Can Lighthouse play control enough basketball to get a last-second shot? They haven't done it so far. And timeout, I believe, by Lighthouse, and they will. 24 seconds remaining. This will be a 30-second timeout. Remind you, today's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on that transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listening with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Tied at 70 with 24 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. Lighthouse East will inbound. Dice going for the steal. Cannot get it. Here's Webb. Webb on the drive, the kick. It's Edwards for 3, no. And the rebound for the Cardinals, and timeout for Seton. That was Sam Brannicky, 15.2. Now, if you're looking at Lighthouse, you got to be wondering to yourself, why would you shoot a 3 with still 15 seconds remaining? Why not take that basket to the rim? That basketball give you a chance to get to the free throw line, and they do not. So they tried to settle for the 3-point bucket. Now, if you're at the other end, if you're the Cardinals, one thing you want to do is you're going to have to handle the pressure. Number 2, I think you go to Royer, and you get him down low and try to get him the basketball and let him try to finish underneath. And then also don't leave too much time on the clock. We will see what will be drawn up right here after this ball game here. If it doesn't go into overtime, we will bring you the second game. We're going to have to work quick. The transition will be very fast to game number 2. The pressure is more on me than it is anybody. So here we go. Cardinals with Adam Deich will inbound. They're going to go long, and ball tipped. Moynihan comes up with it. Moynihan leans in, and he's fouled, and 11.6 to go. Moynihan will go to the line. Durison picks up the foul, and now the Cardinals have a chance to take the lead, again with just 11.6. How about the play of Moynihan, able to get to that basketball? There was 2 players there for Lighthouse East. Oh, so he misses the first. He'll get one more. Cardinals are going to press, try to make the Pythons use some time on the clock. Haney back in. Second free throw. Moynihan fires and misses both. Lighthouse a chance right here. 8 seconds to go. And we may go to an overtime. 3 seconds. Step back. 3 on the way. No good, and we're going to go to overtime. Game 1 here at the Wettig. overtime, tied at 7 in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Well, we're going to go to overtime, so an extra 4 minutes. I think what they ought to do in tournament play in overtime is you just go until who scores first. Sudden death. But they don't let me decide, so we're going to play an extra 4 minutes of basketball. The key to this is going to be, can Moynihan keep from fouling out? Chance to win the ball game in regulation, missed the 2 free throws. He only had to get 1, and that ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to do it again. Thing is, I don't think you take time off the clock. That's a mistake right there. So we will do it again. It'll be Lighthouse basketball. Down the lane, left-hand shot, good by Kimmons. And just like that, Lighthouse East with a 2-point lead. Here's Brannicky down the lane, off the glass, no. Moynihan had it, ball in the corner, back to Moynihan, pull-up shot on the way, missed another one. So now the Cardinals down by 2. And once again, it'll be Lighthouse East basketball. This is Edwards. The Webb once again will bring it, set it up to Hale. And now you see the Pythons in no hurry to score. There's a steal by Berger. Berger the other way, missed another layup. Cardinals missed yet another layup as Edwards back the other way. He misses. Rebound put back. Moynihan can't get a hand on it. Kimmons gets the bucket and the Cardinals down by 4. Boy, another missed layup, and there's a turnover for the Cardinals. That shot's no good. Cardinals with 18 turnovers. Chance to tie or to actually put it within 2 right here. And another missed layup. And that's going to put Moynihan to the line. Webb's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be number 4 on Webb. Boy. Cardinals look at this one and look back at the amount of free throws now missed and the layups they've missed. And all that Josh Juergens can do is kind of look down at the floor and wonder what has happened here in the second half and the overtime as they're down by 3. Believe me, though, Lighthouse East, they'll keep in the ball game. Though they only have 8 turnovers in this one, they'll give it back to you because they generally will shoot a shot that you can't believe. This is Webb. We have seen them do it pretty much all day long. Webb once again with the basketball, nearly losing it. Swiderick on the guard. Webb still driving. Webb on the way, no. And Moynihan with a rebound. See, Webb was all one-on-one that time. He decided to take it himself. Here's Berger. He's a little shaky with it. Brannicky on the drive, and he throws it away. Cardinals with their 19th turnover. Back the other way, and a foul call on Berger, and he's done. So we will see Vinny Falcone come back in. Boy, that's tough. This is a tough one to lose if you're the Cardinals, but again, still 2:03 to go. Seton had every chance to win this ball game in regulation. This is Duncan at the line with a 3-point lead. And now where the Cardinals are missing their free throws, the Pythons are now hitting. Back to a 4-point lead here in overtime. Second free throw. Rebound Moynihan. He's got to be double-double today. Here's Brannicky. Down by 4. Brannicky will take it himself, and it's back to a 2-point ball game. Again, speaking of East, they're just not good enough defensively to stop the Cardinals anytime they want to take it to the rim. Let's even get a shot out of them right here. Ball tipped and another turnover. Number 9 now for East, and the Cardinals have a chance to tie the ball game. This is Swiderick. Jaden with the basketball on the right wing. 1:27. They've got to try to get it, if they can, to Moynihan. There he is. Moynihan powers it up, scores, and he's fouled. Chance to take the lead for the Cardinals here in overtime. I told you they let you back in it. Now, if I was a betting man, you bet on me. So here's Moynihan. Now I can't tell whether he's going to make it or not, but he does. And just like that, the Cardinals were down by 4, now leaded by 1. 1:15 to go in overtime. Pythons basketball. Force him to take a bad shot, and that is not the shot you're looking for. Kimmons misses it, and now the Cardinals. Question is, can the Cardinals hold on to the basketball for 59 seconds? Probably not. You want to try to get a layup here if you can. And it's back to, you got to get to Moynihan. You either get it to Brannicky or Moynihan, and right now Moynihan's your man. Brannicky drives, and we've got a blocking foul. Boy, if he goes to Moynihan, he's wide open on the right side. But Brannicky's a senior. Here's a guy you want at the line. Chance now to give the Cardinals a 3-point lead. I ever tell you I was a 3-point shooting contest winner one time? Yeah, thank you. Second free throw's on the way. Cardinals lead it by 2. 42 seconds to go. Two teams waiting to play next. Bloomington South, Illinois CRU. Oh, no, and that's Moynihan, who just picked up number 5. Well, Moynihan, that's a tough foul on Moynihan. He's just trying to get out of the way. So he comes out, and who are they going to bring in? It's going to be Royer. Now, Royer again. The guy can rebound and he can block shots. That's what they'll ask him to do, no more. Here's Durison at the line with 35.4 seconds remaining in our first overtime. Now things have kind of reversed itself back to where East is missing free throws. Durison back in for number 2. Cardinals will still have a 1-point lead no matter what. Second free throw by the left-hander. And it's a 1-point ball game. Here's Brannicky. Brannicky. Ball loose, turnover Cardinals. Out the other way. And hitting the layup is Hale. And it's back now to a 1-point lead for Indy East. Cardinals with another turnover. Still 16 seconds to go. Here's Brannicky off the glass. Good. Brannicky coming back after the turnover. 8 seconds remaining. Lighthouse East. Last chance with 4. Nearly turned over, and it is. Turnover East. 3 seconds remaining. 3 seconds to go, and the Cardinals get a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Game 1 here in overtime. Cardinals trying to survive here on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, 79-78.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Well, as we generally tell you in a game like this, hide the women and children. We're down to the last 3 seconds of overtime. And it's been a fun one in game number 1. If all the rest of the games are like this, you better get on your horse and get out here to the Tiernan Center and see some good high school basketball. So now, Cardinals basketball, all that East can do, they got to foul immediately, and then the Cardinals just have to hit free throws. There's not enough time right here. If you can get it inbounds, first off, go to the basketball. There you go. Vinny with a basketball and point 3. See, boy, they just let way too much time. Ball's caught on the sideline and nobody goes up and fouls. It makes no sense if you're the Pythons. But there's nothing right now that East can do. Point 3, you can't do anything. You can't get a shot off at point 3. Now, they're going to put it back to point 9. Still, even then, full court, you're going to have a miracle. Boy, the Cardinals are going to feel pretty fortunate to survive this one as the free throws missed. Now you got to get in and rebound if you can. You know what I do here? You miss. You just miss it because then they got to go get it. I miss it badly and let it bounce long because even if they go get it, they can't turn unless, again, they throw it full length of the floor and hit a 3. And Vinny misses the second one short. There you go. That's it. He did the right thing right there, and the Cardinals have survived the opening game of the Wettig tournament. Your final score, Seton Catholic 79, Lighthouse East 78. Cardinals advance. They play tomorrow at 4 o'clock here at the Tiernan Center, and Lighthouse East will have to play tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the losers bracket. Thanks for being with us. Game 1 is in the books. It's been a good one. We'll see you in Game 2. Cardinals win at 79-78. This has been the Wettig Tournament on Radio Troy Digital Sports.